And welcome back. We get back on track with the news that another potential fallout from Saturday's abandonment of 2 races at Caymanas Park is purse increase. This according to Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited. But stakeholders are champing at the bit and expressed their growing frustration with the current arrangement. Denise Walters tells us more.
At a recent stakeholders meeting hosted by the Jamaica Racing Commission, President of the Thoroughbred Owners and Breeders Association, Howard Hamilton, and President of the United Racehorse Trainers Association of Jamaica, Patrick Smelly, while acknowledging the work SVREL has done at Caymanas Park, are insisting that purses need to be better. Last year, 2 race meets were cancelled in July as disgruntled stakeholders took strike action and decided not to nominate horses after what they deemed were stalled purse increase negotiations with the promoters SVREL.
It is unreasonable for anyone to expect. It costs us close to $3 billion to produce horses for the racing program. And to pay us only $860 million is, I think, a disgrace. We have recently written to them asking for a minimum of 50% increase in purses, or 50% of what it costs us to produce horses for their programs. And of course, they have replied negatively.
The promoters, as Howard stated, are doing a good job at marketing. They have done some good things at the track. They are even increasing revenues. But even in the face of strong revenue growth, we the stakeholders are still behind the 8 ball, and it has become increasingly difficult to continue in this vein.
Addressing those concerns, the State Minister and the Ministry of Finance, Xavier Main, says embedded in the divestment deed of 2017 is a purse structure arrangement that needs to be honored.
The minimum purse contemplated was at 23% of the total sales. What we have seen is that there's a departure because it has moved from a high of 24 and it has gone to low of 16. Our position is that the provisions of the deed has to be restored.
Now on Sunday at the track, TVJ Sports put the matter to Executive Chairman of SVREL, Solomon Sharp.
I think the minister was ill-advised where that is concerned. And I think the government and the minister needs to step up now because we need to have some serious dialogue. And there's a purse deed that we have implemented that speaks to 49% of the GJR. So I think whoever wrote that speech for the minister was ill-advised and gave the minister the wrong information.
The current arrangement signed in 2022 by the Horsemen Group is 49% of gross gaming revenues, GJR. This means after sales and payout to punters, what is left, 49% goes to the purse payment. And on Monday at a presser, Sharp says this arrangement allows for no ambiguity.
Yeah, I mean, this is a constant evolution, but when you talk about 49% of GJR, it helps the situation to be transparent. So we have a transparent situation. If there's $100 there, there's 49% of $100, right? So if we all work together and move that $100 up to $150, it's 49% of $150.
He says, unfortunately, Saturday's 2-race abandonment means the purse payouts will be affected.
We have a purse structure deed which speaks to revenues. So when you potentially lose 18, 20, maybe $25 million in revenues, that affects the equation of how the monies go towards future purses.
Meanwhile, General Manager for the JRC, Richard Longmore, says the meeting was to bring stakeholders to the table so representation can be made to the government as everything done at the track is policy-driven.
So it starts from a ministerial level. Policy is given, and what the promoter does, what I do, what the regulator does, have a ripple effect on all the stakeholders. Purse, the condition of the track, the pool area, everything ties in with the policy direction. So here, everybody has a voice.
Now, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark has called a meeting between all horse racing stakeholders at the Ministry of Finance on Thursday. It's not yet known if the issue of purses will be on the agenda. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.